Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rini and this is of course the Enchanted Planner. Today we are planning for the week of June 13th to the 19th in my classic dashboard. So I've pulled out Reach for the Stars because I haven't used this book in like forever. And yeah, I haven't used this book in like forever. I've grabbed a few things because there's some black stuff in here. This kind of has a similar color palette. And then I pulled out the Girl with Goals accessory book. So that's what we've got. And then I pulled out a couple of things of washi, but I think this is probably the best one. And I think this is from, based on these colors, I would say this is probably from the First Wellness line. That would be my guess. All right, let's get these babies off the desks. Let's do that. Let's get her done. So how's everybody out there in planner land? Oh, look, show your magic to the world. Perfect. No, it's just on whether I don't know where I'm going to bring this in yet. I'm not sure. So yeah, out there in planner land. How's it going? I pulled this mostly because I want another one of these and possibly some of the other sticky notes. I don't know yet, but, we're gonna go, trying to go that side. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if we go that side. What did I do last week? Because I literally just used this like in the week we're in. I think I went on the far side. Yes, I did. I really quite liked the color palette from last week. Plus I love these sticky notes, or not sticky notes. I love them. They're very functional and very useful. All right, let's have a look. Oh, I don't have wax paper. I kind of have to fix that. Okay, let's just grab our plain old Reynolds wax paper. Nothing fancy. It's nothing fancy, just the stuff you get at the dollar store or at the grocery store. Okay, let's have a look in our book. Like I said, I think I've only used this book once, and it was a long time ago. Like I think when it first came out. It's been a while. Well, it's nice. It's got some dashboard type stuff in here too. Oh, we have long lists. I just don't find these long enough for what I need here. We've got boxes, a lot more boxes. I think I'm remembering the reason why I haven't used this book in a very long time because there's not really a ton of decorative stuff in here. However, in the same breath, y'all know too, I am very keen on shopping my stash. And I have always been sort of a planner that likes to combine old with new. I thought I had more of these. I thought there was more of those in this book. Maybe I'm losing it or I've used them already. Let's go have a quick gander. Yeah, it looks like I've used them already. Okay, well unless I want gold, and I really don't want gold. See, I don't understand this. Why make these ones gold and make these ones copper? Do we understand? And then we have gold. But then I don't think we have any other copper in this entire book. Gold, gold. We have copper on one page. Yeah, I don't understand. I do not understand sometimes like what the design team is thinking. I really don't, because it just doesn't make sense to my brain. All right, so if that's what our options are, or do I go a different direction? Do I go a different direction? I mean, there is that whole I'm trying to use the stickers, right? Even the stickers I don't particularly care for. So there is always that as well. So maybe we will use, it's just foils are such a pain in the butt to photograph. Like they truly are. They're a nightmare to photograph. But let me see. Where are they? Where are they, my little friends? Okay, so if we pull this blue one off and we pull off this sort of cranberry colored one, let us see what we have to go with. I was kind of hoping to go with the purple and the blue, but it looks like I've used those ones. So we don't have a ton of options. I do have another book I could pull out if I want to, but I don't want I haven't really used a ton of this book. I'd rather try and make my way through this one as much as I can before we start going into the other. So maybe if we're going to use foil, maybe we will use the copper. Yeah, okay, so maybe that's our plan. So we're going to pull, looks like I've already had one of these moons off of here possibly because I've cut the backing off. So we'll pull one of you. And then we have the stars, which I can come back for. We do not mix foils on this channel. I'm pretty adamant about that. We don't mix foils. If I'm working with copper, we're working with copper. We do have some, I need to put this away so I stop confusing myself. Because I keep looking at it going, ooh, let's coordinate with whatever. And I'm like, we're not using that sticker. So we need to put it back in its home. Which I don't think that was its home. It must have been its home. Why does it just seem so big? All right, well, I have no tweezers. Where are my tweezers? I am really ill prepared today. There's my tweezers. We're going to do some shifting around here so I can lay that back down. Who knows? We may come back for him, but we're going to sort of get ourselves situated here because I'm going to need some double boxes as well. Or I could do what I did the other week, which was smaller boxes, which are here. Sorry, I'm jumping all over the place. It's the way my brain is working today, to be honest. My brain cannot seem to focus because we could do, there's not really a ton of contrast there. There is with this one though. That might be an idea. Or we bring in kind of this blue. Ooh, I kind of like that. Hold on. That's kind of cool. I kind of dig that. Okay. But it doesn't solve my problem on a double box. Oh, I don't really need a double box. What am I saying? I don't know what I'm saying. That is the whole thing here. I don't know what I'm saying because my brain does not want to communicate properly with the rest of me. I don't know what's like, it's mental brain. It's just, Di and I have been talking about this. Like, it's just this, the thought is there and then it is like, it's gone. Completely gone. Do I want to do that or do I want to do that this week? And then have those on those side. Yeah, I could do that. It would be nice if I could find a quote as well. Or let me just sort of figure out a little bit of placement here so I have an idea. Because I'd like to kind of get this in here somehow, if possible. I mean, we could go down there and have that popping out. Yes, I'm still on the trying to avoid the florals game. Other than a little bit here and there where I've snuck them in, like, I can't remember, there was something recently. Oh, it was my tarot journal. I think I did florals. What do we have for quotes? There was some kind of fun quotes in here. Where were they? I got some black ones. Oh, what a wonderful week. I don't know about that yet. It could be a shitty week. Stay focused and extra sparkly. Rainbow is my favorite color. Small changes can make a big impact. That was a pretty good one. Take a walk on the wild side. What's on this one? Live by the sun, love by the moon. We are dreamers of dreams. Stay wild, moon child. Think about what could go right. We rise by lifting others. That's one of my favorite quotes. Wild heart with a gypsy soul. I think we're going to go with small changes lead up to big impact. I want to get some of those moons in too, if we can, and some other fun stuff. Okay, well, we got to start getting something down here, so we should probably start there. I think we're going to start with sticking down this guy. And if you watched last week, this was a bit of fun because I ended up moving it, so I had to lift it up. So let's hope I don't have to do that this week, right? This is just my Tombow tape runner. It's like thebomb.com. I love it. So I think we're going to go this side this week. We're going to live dangerously. We're going to go this side. If I can get it down straight, that would be. Because I don't want it quite right up against the line. I want a little bit of space, but not a ton. Excellent. Excellent. And then I'll go in and fix the corners. Is that straight? It is straight. Yay for me. Yay me. All right, let's take a look at these boxes. We could go that way. I need some Tombow though, wherever my little Tombow dude is. You know, it gets very confusing because this is Tombow and that is Tombow. but this is the correction tape and that's the tape runner. They're both excellent products. I love them. Okay, so that's only got stars in the one corner. How do I want to do this? I'm kind of liking that. But now do we want to go dark and then light? I think we're going to go dark and then light, but I want to move that over like that. So I think we're going to pop these guys down about there maybe, because, oh, they might have to come up a little bit. And then this, my whole plan may have just literally gone out the window. I might have to do this the opposite way. Which means we'll put that like that. Oh, I have to do this differently because I want the stars to face a certain way. So if we're doing it that way, oh, I don't want to cover up the stars. All right, well, I guess we're going that way. Okay, so let's lay these down as a test and we'll see if we need to shift them up, because I didn't really pay attention when I was actually trying to get that other quote sticker down. That would have been smart of me, but no, I did not. Okay, so let's lay that guy down, because then we should be able to come in like that, but we're going to need to move these guys over. So that's what I needed to know, was if I have to move them over or not, because I want them layered a little bit, but I also want to be able to sneak that, like, I don't know, crystal formation up underneath. And of course, this is a week of a full moon. I think that's why I'm on this whole, ooh, let's look at our star stuff. Now that I've got this color, though, I don't know that I like that box. Well. What else have we got? That mustard yellow, but I don't really want mustard yellow. Is there boxes in this one? Not the not the right type. I was literally just looking at a box that had these box, or a sticker book that had these box. Oh, look, there's more in the back. What do we got? Oh, we do have a purple. We do have a purple. I'm not sure the purple's going to go all that well, but we're going to check this out. Hold on. Let's lift this guy up gently so I don't ruin the sticker. We have purple, and then we have the dark blue, which I already have. And we have little guys. Sorry, I got hung up because I didn't realize that I had literally picked the same color for both, and I want a little bit of a contrast to give it some depth. Well, what about if we do pull one of the black ones? And that guy comes up there like that. I'm just going to stick that there temporarily. That's a better contrast. Or do I bring in the purple and try and work the purple in other ways? Because it's not like the purple doesn't actually go well with, see, they look, oops, don't push it down. Don't push it down, Rainy, don't push it down. The purple goes really well. This whole like the whole book, the colorway or color palette, if you will, they all really look nice together. So there's no problems there. It's just, I wanted to use the other crystals and I didn't realize I had already used them when I pulled this book out. Okay, I think I can make that work, and then that can go underneath. Okay, so this is how we're rolling, people. You with me? Okay, so let's slip this guy. I'm gonna lift the edges up of those stickers in a second, because I want to try and get this as if it's coming out underneath, but not too much. So we're gonna lay that down like that, and then I'm gonna grab my handy dandy X-Acto knife. I did not de-stick that sticker. Hopefully this isn't too bad, because I don't really want to have to pull out undo, because I wasn't thinking. I just want to roll you up, and the same with you, because I'd like you guys underneath. Are you going to stick or are you going to cooperate? Oh, it looks like you're going to cooperate. Gentle, gentle, gentle. There we go. Okay, so let's lay that down. And I don't have to worry about whiting it out because it's literally going to be underneath. I damaged the edge of that sticker a tiny bit. Oh, man. That was a terrible placement. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. I probably should have layered this on the wax paper. That would have been the smart thing to do. And then bring it in. Let's see if I can fix this because I don't really want to go lifting up that whole thing. I mean, we don't have to. Oh, that's going to mess up the other thing though. All right, so, I kind of wanted it a little bit. What about if we take it to there? How does that look? Not optimal. Man. Gentle. It's actually coming up relatively well, so I cannot complain there. And then I can just shift it a little bit, which is really annoying because I thought I had it. Like, okay, so I got the corner like that. How does that lay? I can come in a teeny tiny bit more, just a little bit. How does that lay? There we go. Okay, that I can handle. At least it's a little bit more, you know, together. Yeah, I should probably white that out, but it's so minor, I'm not going to worry about it. All right, we have somewhat of a page start. That only took, what, 20 minutes? Okay, now we need boxes and stuff for the other side. Like I said, I also pulled out this washi tape, and I'm not sure where I'm going to use it yet because I thought it was a pretty dang good match. And we could just literally kind of go across the top. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oops, I can't get the pages to go. There we go. So it'll be kind of like that. I'm honestly not sure about that. So we're going to wait and see how the rest of this spread comes together. And then we will figure out if we're going to use this washi. That's a terrible re-roll, but I can fix it. Oops, I can fix it afterwards. So is anybody watching the 3rd season of The Boys? I finally managed to get an opportunity to watch the first oh my gosh, the first one last night anyways. The episode, that was the word I was looking for. You know, again, man, no brain. Okay, so if we can get this to lay in just like so, I shouldn't have to go whiting out too much, but I would like it over a tiny bit more, I think. Just a little bit. How does that look? Oh, that's too close to the edge. I'm really off on things today. I do not know why. Actually, I do. It's just menopause. The brain is not fully in the building. Okay, well, we're going to have to go with our original plan and just deal. At least it's dark enough that, you know, you can still read it over top of the boxes because I don't really want to go whiten out all of it behind the boxes because it does look odd when it's just this type of sticker. Okay, so we kind of have, other than the fact that this needs white out, or it needs to be disappeared. Okay, so now we have this side, and I'm going to need a vertical box. If I can find them again. There we go. So let's pull this guy. I'm going to try and get that color on there too. So I could go either way with those, or I could bring in some of the squares. I don't really want to bring in that mustard yellow. I could cut off the little viney things, which is an idea. Let's have a look, shall we? So if I cut off this stuff, because I don't really want the yellow to be brought in, but I would like to use these crystals. And these are Cutter Bee scissors. They're like a precision scissor. They're awesome. Like, because they're really fine tipped, and then you can get into like really tiny places when you need to. I love these scissors. I use them for everything. Doesn't matter if it's a big or a small project. I use those little tiny scissors because they are the bomb.com. Okay, much better. I like it. We can bring in the blue, but I didn't want that. Okay, let's have a look here. So Mondays, or actually Tuesdays, is usually when I bring in kind of my to-do list. So we'll slip this kind of, I know it looks like exactly where I normally place it, but that's because that's where it normally works really well. And then where is those weird stickers? Those weird stickers. We have those little circles, but I don't think they're quite the right purple. They're not far though. They're actually not far off, because this would give us a little bit more to work with if we were, say, like so. Except I want these guys up there, I think. Or do I want to do that? I don't know. Ooh, I like that too. Maybe we'll do that. Let's do that. Okay. I can't pick up my pages. I can't pick up my pages. That's a bit too low. That's a bit too low. Be good if it was like a little bit above the line is what I'm aiming for with my extremely sticky stickers. All right, move. Everybody move. Everybody move. Okay. And I think we'll bring that one in like that. Fun. Okay, now box. I went really boxy last week without actually meaning to go really boxy, so I'm trying to kind of avoid going boxy. Well, we have these little guys too. Oops, bringing in stuff I shouldn't be bringing in. We have these little guys too. Sweet. Now I've got the purple on both sides, which is good, and I've got the dark blue. No, I have the black. So why don't we grab one of these dark blue ones and see. We can't. This is an unusual color palette. That won't work. It's not going to work. Okay, so because I want to try and get some bullet points in as well. So let's put this guy maybe up here. Let's think about this for a second. Is that straight? No, of course not. Can't get it down straight in the first go. That would be like logical. Okay, because if we went that way and that way on the bottom, I'm not sure I like that. I'm trying to make sure I have enough lines to write for the variety of things I have to get done next week. So that's kind of what this is about. So if we go along that line, oh my gosh, I can't get it to stick down though. All right, so that is along that line. Because there was bullet points in here. I think they're fairly big, but there are bullet points in here nonetheless. Okay. Dear gosh. Why is it so difficult to find things? Okay, we have these dark ones. Those are all black. I do have the blue ones in this page here. So let's grab these, slip them down. So that's the same color there. I don't want to do that. So let's put one there and one there. And then I want to try and get the light color on, because there's the light color in that crystal formation that has not been represented on this side of the page yet. So I think we'll go here and here. Okay, now we want to, I guess we'll bring in these ones. Where did I put my tweezers? I literally just put them down. Oh, they're right underneath the sticker book. I'm like, if my head was not attached to my body, I think today is a day I would lose it. Seriously. You ever have those days? Like, that's the way I'm feeling. Like, honestly, if my head was not attached to my body, I think I would actually leave it behind somewhere. Okay, so there we go. Now let's see where we're at, because I still want to see if I can get this crystal formation in here somehow. I don't exactly know where, because I write up here, but really I only use about that much space. I mean, I could put it here. It just looks kind of odd poking out of nowhere, which I'm not particularly fond of. I mean, I guess I could put it like that, which also looks kind of odd. These are really weird stickers when you think about it. Unless I put it down in the corner. Who knows? Maybe I cut this up for nothing. Who knows? We need something down the bottom there. Let me see. Let's grab a purple one. Which is going to be weird because I'm going to have like one. Just one little purple one. Okay. Now let me assess the damage here. Let me assess the damage. I think this moon would be kind of cool, like right here. So let's put that in. And then, let's see, that's a problem. There's not a ton of decorative stickers in this book. And like I said, once I opened it up, I quickly remembered why I actually hadn't used that much of it. That would be why. But let's grab some of these little star things. We have that too. I'm going to stick one of those on the other page, I think. So let's grab one of those. And we're going to sneak one of these in. I don't know if I want it down here or up here. I think we're going to put it up here. Voila. Voila. And then we're just going to try and bring in, I think, some of these stars. Yeah. I don't know that I like that one, but it's down now. Okay. And then I'll come back for more, but let's see what else we got to deal with. These are kind of fun, but I don't really have anywhere to put them. I don't have anywhere to put them. I guess I could have used one of those boxes, but did they just stick out to me? They look just, I don't know, they look off. Be your own happy. We also have strip quotes. That might be an option. So we have that page of strip quotes. I give up. It's easier to do this, I think. I'm losing my wax paper. It's getting tossed with the wind. We need one of those, which I'll come back for, or one of those. Don't kill my vibe. Find your balance. Okay, so that was it for strip quotes. All right, good to know. Let's go back and find those guys. Right here. So I think we're going to take this one. I don't know what we're going to do with it yet, but I'm going to take that one. And then I want to go in and get some of those headers. Not those ones. Okay, so we have here. We have today. We have notes. We have plan. We have create. I think we're going to take the create one. Because unfortunately, it's only in black, it looks like. Oh no, it is in the other colors. Because I can sneak that up there. I just kind of wish it was in a blue, but it's not. So we're going to make do with what we have. And we're going to stick create up there, because that's my kind of filming list. Then I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Let's take the be your own happy though, because I think I want to sneak that right down here at the bottom. Now it's just a matter of trying to get it centered. Like technically that would be center. but not because Happy's longer. So let's see how that looks. Pretty good. Props to me. I did it. Okay. I want to jazz this up a bit, but there's not really enough to jazz it up with, which is kind of unfortunate. Like I can go in and I can grab the stars and whatnot. Like that's no biggie. But yeah, there's not a ton to work with in this book decoratively, like, and that's why I haven't had it out in over a year. Because I think I used it in like summer last year, maybe. I can't quite remember, but it's been a while. And I quickly remembered when I opened the book why I hadn't really gone back and grabbed it a second time. Because it's a little on the difficult to work with no decor. Okay, so let's sneak some stars in down the bottom. Let's see if we can jazz it up at least a little bit if we sort of sprinkle some stars around the page. Like some up here. Nice, simple, just enough to give it a little bit of something. Because I'm not used to naked spreads. You've been following me for a while. You know, I'm kind of partial to busy lots of stickers on my spreads. So not really good with naked spreads. Oh, come on, will ya? Just want to get a little bit in here. I don't really want to cut June off, but you guys are not placed all that well, but if I go like that, it's over top and no biggie. No biggie. And we'll just slip you up there. Oop, I got to move you because you're hanging off the page and I actually want that. I actually want you on the whole page. I want you on the page, all of you. Yes, I'm talking to the stickers again. It's just how I roll. Okay. I don't like the fact that there's those lines. I think we're going to come forward because that's pretty much what I did with the other one too, is just sort of barely overhung them. But I am going to come in here and fix this because it's lifting and it's catching on, every time I run my hand across it, it's catching. So let's just sneak in here and fix that so I don't rip it. Okay. Perfect. It is all down. How's this corner? Nope, same thing on this side. Same thing on that side. Just needs a little something. Okay. All right, let's have a look. I'm happy with this side. It's this side that just looks so naked to me. Like so naked. And I don't really think there's much I can do to jazz it up either because there's not really a lot to work with in this book. Unless I start bringing in like quotes and stuff, which I don't really... Oh, there's more strip quotes. Look at that. But I'm happy where that one's placed. These are too big, so that's out of the question. These, I've already laid down bullets, so it won't work. We have these, which could be layered as a little bit of... Like, you could sneak them in kind of at the edge here. That might be an idea. Do I have a blue? No, of course I don't have a blue. I'm going to have this large one that's a blue, but I don't really want one this big. Like that's huge. But I wonder if we can make it smaller because I would literally just cut it. Right? I just got to make myself a bit of a guide. Because if I cut it like right there... and then I lay it on top of the other parts, I make it shorter, which is inevitably what I was after. I mean, I could cut off the rest of this sticker too, but do I want to lay it behind or in front? That's a really good question. Maybe we'll lay it behind. Okay, so am I lined up? I hope I am lined up because then we can sneak that in there and that gets a bit more of that blue onto the page. And it's a little bit of something. A little bit of something. Because like there's just way too much foil in here. well, the wrong type of foil is what I'm saying. All right, I think that's it, you guys. I think that is the most we're going to get out of this spread. I could use a whole bunch more stars on it, but like it's not really going to change much. Let's go have a look. I brought these out because of the mustard yellow. They have these black ones, but I don't really want to kind of bring those in. And I brought this out too because it had more copper in it. But it's the same. It's not like it has like a ton. And it had like this color palette actually is pretty, other than like the purple, this color palette in this book works really good. So that is why I brought this guy out, to see if we could intertwine him into this spread. But it doesn't look like there's much I can make work, because I don't really want to bring in these leaves. It's too bad they don't have these in a foil. Like they did these in a foil, but they didn't do the other one. Oh well, c'est la vie, c'est la vie. Let us throw it back on the discs and see what it looks like. If I can pick them up, that is. And there we go. It's pretty clean, pretty simple. It's totally not really mine. Usually mine are like glaringly stickered, but I don't really have much to work with in that sticker book, so we're gonna call her done. All right, you guys, thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing while you're here. It really helps the channel, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. As I've mentioned a few times, YouTube has changed the algorithm, so turning on the notification bell is a brilliant idea if you want to ensure you continue to see the content I put up every single day. All right, that's a wrap, you guys. I'll see you next time. Ciao.